Okay, we are back for the last hour. Although realistically, it's closer to 45 minutes that's left. And I will likely hold to that, just for the simple fact that doing all the voices is a little hard on my voice. Fun, but hard on my voice. And also I've got to make stop burns. So let's talk to the robot for a second. I'm sorry you had to witness the citizen potato fish. You know who I am immediately. Keep your head up. We will move beyond this day. The NSFPD will conduct a full investigation and exhaust all available resources. Take care of yourself and get some rest when you can. Please don't look kindly on Keith. Yeah, I know. A few ED-64 and 72 units have arrived on the scene and set up the perimeter. Which ones are the, like, how do you tell the different robot types apart? I mean, I guess these ones are different from these ones, but I don't know... I don't know if that just means that these ones are like just these ones turned around, or if they're different models. So. Sorry about that. I've been really, really sinusy the last few days. So my apologies. Let's go to TMI Entertainment. Just 1 second, actually. Sorry about that. Okay, let's get back to playing. I hope some pity for me still remains considering my recent tone, because I honestly am not sure where we should go start, Potato Fish. It's interesting, because so Turing knows that he's offended me, like he's done something that's offended me, and now he needs my help. I don't know, like, I'm just... It bothers me how duplicitous Turing is. At least for for the character I'm playing. I'm not trying to be that duplicitous. But anyway. I suppose we should just ask the receptionist to point us to somebody who can answer our questions. Do you know anything about TMI Entertainment, Turing? Honestly, you have to do your own math. You do have your own mesh access, yes? No I don't. You wrecked my computer. I'm quite certain you can handle all the casual searches you might feel like making. We hardly have time for me to blather about every bit of exposition you desire when you could just go and look it up on your own. But you do a good job of making it concise. Fair enough. If you think it will save time, I can continue to rattle off these facts when you ask for them. Again, you wrecked my computer, and my computer's not here, Turing. I just ask that you keep your queries to a minimum. We don't have a whole lot of time. Let me pull up the information you requested. Can you tell me about TMI Information? TMI Information is a relatively popular celebrity and gossip news conglomerate. They own OK Today. They did a good job on transitioning from the traditional media models of television and news to the net-based model, prevalent now, pioneered by their digital newspaper, OK Today's The Scan Line. Some might call their programs rags, but opinion on the mesh seems more favorable than not. They stick to mostly good-natured prying, and lean away from the seedier nastiness that paparazzi can get up to. As such, they have a positive relationship with many celebrities and regularly get exclusive scoops that keep their ratings up despite the refusal to peddle on the dark side. And Charlie Nova? Do you know anything specifically about him, Turing? Charlie Nova is TMI Entertainment's most popular TV personality. I guess TV is just now all on the mesh, and that's the way it works. Even though it was broadcast before, it's still TV. It's just mesh. I don't know. He's gotten consistently high ratings for almost a decade, and isn't afraid to tell you about it. The chatter on the mesh paints him as a bit arrogant, but in that loud, backslapping kind of way that media star can get away with. He's best known for hosting Star in the Stratosphere. It's one of those talent-seeking reality programs. Apparently, when TMI can't organically discover enough celebrities, they just manufacture them. Also, according to his blog, Charlie's hair is flawless. Got it. She doesn't really look sure of herself. The glass door offers a clear view of OK Today's set, the production floor. That's your ID card, not an employee badge. You can't open it with your hands, so you try commanding it to open. Well, maybe that's not a terrible idea. A lot of people here are controlled by the press. Ha ha! Sorry. Oh. Excuse me? What are you doing? It won't open. Looks like you need to be buzzed in. The plant in the corner is supported by a few stakes that are stuck in the middle of the planter. This species grows flowers in the spring. Oh, now you're good. Turing, you're a dick. You gave me hell about wanting some additional information that actually would be useful. But you notice me, like, start dicking around with stuff and you're not like, no, go do what you want me to. Go do what I want you to. You're like, this is information about this plant. We can't take it. It's too young to go through that much change. I mean, like, I understand from the you want it to still, you still want the game to be, you still want the game to be entertaining and have some levity. So, you don't want Turing to be just, like, perma-pissed at the moment. But it seems like whenever you're engaged in, like, main dialogue with him, like main story dialogue, he's kind of pissed right now. This plant is clearly young. You should encourage it. Stay in school and eat your greens. Plants don't eat greens. Small industrial end table. Cute color. It's welded to the floor? That is kind of strange. Logo for TMI Entertainment. Basic but sleek. The typeface beams back at you with its vintage vibe. I do wonder what Fairlight's relationship with TMI might actually be. He's likely been on the news several times regarding System 1 matters. Okay. I thought that might actually keep going. The Human Revolution could use some good press, but it doesn't seem like they're making friends with mainstream news right now. A short, scruffy plant sits squarely on the side of the desk. Everything about it screams, I'm only here because a business lecturer said it would help with the lobby aesthetic. Does TMI stand for This Mugwork's Incredible? Oh great, Turing's telling jokes now. The mulch isn't incredible. Oh, milk. That's one play to get a plant to stop asking you to feed it. Yeah, we should talk to the receptionist. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to look at her first. A hybrid receptionist bobs on her heels. She's either had a long day standing or is just fidgety. I think she's just fidgety. Her nervous tapping is almost in rhythm with the sound of her clicking heels. Oh, your name is Potato Fish? I'm Nina. Hey, Nina. Are you sure that you're that tall? Yes. Would you like some milk? We have our own milk here. It's good in coffee. Yeah, I think she's just nervous. I forgot what that was. Shit. Did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. Shit. This is like, just use all the things. Don't use the gun, because the gun is not a thing we use on people. Welcome to TMI Incorporated. Do you have an appointment? Need to talk to Charlie Nova. I really can't let you in without an appointment. I can maybe pencil you in for next Wednesday. We don't have time for this. People's lives are on the line here, and all you care about is appointments. Turing, just calm down a little. Oh, look, if it's that important, I can buzz you through to sympathy. But she isn't going to be very happy about being bothered off schedule. So don't get your hopes up. And, try not to make her too mad. I'll be the one dealing with that fallout. Right, of course. I apologize. We will be as tactful as possible, I assure you. Oh, okay. She's over on the other side of the room. It's straight there. She doesn't like it when people bother the talent. Look at the news ROM. The 80NL news ROM putters speedily across the production floor, frantically looking for the next big scoop. The headline ticker scrolls along the display module atop its head. But it flashes empty. There are no new major news stories breaking at the moment. Also has a teleprompter attachment that displays whichever script is currently uploaded. Sorry. The newsroom doesn't care to take a call. Okay, I'm gonna do what the bunny lady said. Because I don't want to be a jerk. Who was I supposed to... What was the person's name? Nina, can you remind me again? Oh, go right through. It must be the producer I'm talking to. I thought I told Nina to cancel all my appointments for the day. I swear that girl can't find her ears with both hands, even if she does make a damn good cup of coffee. You would think with ears like hers, she wouldn't have such a selective hearing. Are you Sympathy? Nina said we should speak to you. Yes, of course I'm Sympathy. What do you think keeps the clocks running around here? So, what the hell are you doing in my building? We've been given a lead on a story that involves one of your employees, Charlie Nova. You might not have noticed, but somebody has recently been manipulating posts that go out on the net to make them look more extreme against the human revolution, including articles presented by Mr. Nova. We're trying to track down the culprit, and we need to talk to Mr. Nova to hunt down further leads. You let your ROM do all the talking for you? Must be one of those new interrogation modules all the fresh meat are raving about. Yes, Turing, you're very angry this chapter. Look, of course I know someone's been modifying Charlie's articles. I'm in the midst of tracking them down myself. What I want to know is why I should help you snatch the scoop out from underneath me. Super hacker twists meshnet news for personal or political vendetta? The clicks basically farm themselves. I'm willing to break the news story under TMI's banner. Ha! That hiring kid. I admire your spirit, but I've got people putting in lots of hours on this one, and I ain't gonna steal the glory from them just because you think you've got a hot lead. Plus, if you really did, you wouldn't be here begging for my scraps. We're willing to trade with info with you. Not interested. I already have a pretty decent idea of where to look next, and if that doesn't pan out, I have our primary server cluster, chewing through mesh posts looking for inconsistencies. I'll figure this one out on my own, without some newbie mucking things up. Well, say that to Zin. Zin? Augmented eyes, Zin? What does Zin have to do with this? She's the one who gave us the lead to begin with. Then, someone threw her out her office window. We figured Mr. Nova might be next, and we wanted to get to him before they did. Holy shit! Fine, I'll let you talk to Charlie. If someone is trying to kill people over this, I'd rather be out and done with as fast as possible, even if I lose the scoop. We're in an entertainment zine. I'm not willing to have any of my people die for this story. But that doesn't mean you get to stomp all over Charlie to get what you want. He's a pompous clown, but he's my pompous clown. So keep it civil, or I'll throw your ass out of here. Figure this out on my own. Now get on with it. I need to make some calls. So I'm assuming this is Charlie, because if anyone in this area looks like a pompous fool, it's him. Okay, so he's the production manager for TMI. Or she. The beard threw me. She takes a minuscule glance to what you shove at her and decides it's not worth her energy on an instant. I'm still keeping the voice. Even if sympathy is female. I filmed my friends. You get very little of me. Show business folks have high standards. You probably weren't getting anywhere with them regardless. Yeah, I want to talk to this guy. It's TMI's lead cinematographer. He's got cool hair. He does have cool hair. Nice potato fish. Your ID looks a lot like mine. Is that height really correct? Why is everyone commenting on my height suddenly? Hey there, I'm Sky. Nice to meet you. This is just my side job. For my main gig, I run a gym. Sky High Gym. Right by the campus off the M. That is a really weird thing. It just doesn't seem like... It doesn't seem congruous. Or at least that congruous. I can't talk. Your rum is cool. Bet it could look nice in purple like me. Isn't purple awesome? Purple is pretty cool. It's not as cool as blue and green, but it's pretty cool. Do you play video games? I'd love to play, but I don't have much time between running the gym and doing this. I actually should get going soon. Gotta make sure everything is syncing at the gym. If I worked out as much as I work here, I have muscles the size of your little Rom's head. is just... Okay, I know. Oh, right. Know that. A film assistant of some kind, taking a break. Oh, this is the film assistant I saw earlier. If you ever need help with, you should go to Sympathy. What's up? Have you been tuning into the show? You probably get to meet all kinds of celebrities. Inactive camera. The cameras rest in their rigs. Inactive. I think it would be fun to be on TV, but I would need a good script. I'd probably say something silly otherwise. GX specifically said the headphones weren't ideal for heavy-duty production work. You said the same in your own review. So, I still want to try them. It would be freelance suicide to get caught going against yourself like this. You aren't recording. Forget about your 15 minutes some other day. Video diaries of our adventures may not be a bad idea, but perhaps on cameras we actually own? Okay. 2 cameras have been set up to cover the main news desk. These sturdy desks are built specifically to make the nicest noise when jogging papers on them. You know when you take a stack of papers and tap them on the desk to straighten them and square the edges, lining them together? That's what news hosts do. This is why you're not a television journalist. Alright. It's not filming. So all you can hear is the sharp whirring of the adjusting lens. So what happens if I try to milk them? It'd be cruel irony to perform a newsworthy act of industrial sabotage on the only cameras in the building that could report on it. Let's just say there's a reason you're in print media. You might not be an anchor, but that's your hook. Look, it's June Valmarana from OK Today. For all things everything, I'm June Valmarana. Valmarana. OK Today. What a great catchphrase. What an icon. Just going over tonight's stories. Too busy to notice your googly eyes. Stop it, you aren't gonna get in the show for that. I keep looking. Though charismatic, Fairlight probably wouldn't thrive as a news reporter. They can't give the milk producer free advertising. Oh, yes they can. He's practically glowing and has people waiting on him hand and foot. Definitely the talent. Nice hairdo. Alright, we're just gonna talk to him. Fantastic! How fantastic! I just love your ROM. Not quite as stunning as mine, but still pretty grand. Very sleek, very clean! Bravo! Oh, Sympathy is doing that thing where she waves at me to hurry things up. Right down to the brass tacks then, I suppose. Wait, I forgot to introduce myself! I'm Charlie Nova, host of Tonight in the Stars and Star in the Stratosphere. But you already knew that, I'm sure. What can I do for you? Tell me about yourself. Oh, you flatter me. Yes, yes, you do. I can't imagine you've come all this way just to get my story, have you? After all, I've already published my very own splendid autobiography like a Nova. But I suppose I can give you a quick rundown, even if Sympathy is giving me the stink eye. I grew up here, on the mean streets of Neo-San Francisco, but my jocular nation and striking countenance got me scouted for a few small product advertisements. And then the rest is history. And now I'm the host of the largest celebrity news show in the mesh. And I couldn't be happier. It is all thanks to my fans, though. They're the ones who count. What can you tell me about TMI? Yes, any additional information on your station would be greatly appreciated. Well, I can tell you that it's the best damn network on the planet. I can confirm that 100% absolutely. We put out top-notch news entertainment, but with a real heart that our competitors just can't match. But if you really want to know about TMI, you need to know about Sympathy. It's her pride and joy, after all. Sure, she can be a bit acerbic, and sure, she calls me a poofy-head oaf all the time, but you can really tell that she cares, you know, deep down. And I'm not sure if that throat-cutting gesture she's making is a signal to move on to another topic or a threat against my physical well-being. So, let's move on. What's next? Have you heard the stories you're getting out? Have you heard your stories are getting altered? It may have come up in the last lunch meeting we had, but Sympathy assured me that it was just some sort of technical glitch and our support people were on top of it. The top notch! The absolute best money can buy! So I don't think there's anything more to say on this subject. I've heard other people's posts are getting altered too. That's very upsetting. Hope you passed along that information to Sympathy. I'm certain our tech people will be able to find the culprit in short order. Once they have enough information, that is. I don't really know what I have to do with it, though. Chuck, I'm sure you're better informed than that. It's Charlie. And of course, I'm the leading man around here. Who has said otherwise? I'm not quite certain what you think it is that I don't know, but I assure you I know it. You won't be able to trip me up that easily. If they can access your stories, what else can they get on you? Nothing! The tech guys already did an audit of my online presence. There's no evidence of any attempts at unauthorized access to any of my accounts. That's why they're having a hard time pinning this creep. Isn't actually changing the posts from inside my account at all. So, there you go. We're already on top of it. Nothing to worry about after all. Alright, that's enough. Charlie has a show to get ready for. And I can't have you wasting any more of his time. He's told you everything he's going to. So get the hell out of here. Find anything more interesting than what you've got? Come back and see me again. Directly. Man, she looks really cheesed off now. Do you know how snippy she can get? I better get her coffee ready. Maybe that'll calm her down. Very sorry if we made your day more difficult. Perhaps I could take the coffee over to Sympathy and we could try to smooth her rumpled feathers? Yeah. Okay, sure. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You make her even madder? On second thought... It'll only take a minute. Alright. But she takes it with plenty of milk. Do I want to put the spoiled milk in the coffee? Okay, let's deliver this and make amends. I thought I told you to beat it. Or do your ears does not work. Wanted to bring you coffee and make sure there's no hard feelings. Ha! I'm not petty enough to hold a grudge just because you're leading on Charlie a little harder than I'd like. Sometimes I think the product he uses on his hair seeps into his brain. But I've got a business to run and you're mucking it up. Ugh, my stomach's killing me. Maybe those egg rolls I had earlier. I'm into the can. You're into the street. Did you want a signed photo? Look, Charles, we're trying to get to the bottom of this. It's Charlie. Charlie Nova. And honestly, I absolutely love to help you out. Really, I just don't have the information you're looking for. You're better informed than that, though. It's Charlie, and of course, I'm the leading man. I've already read all of this. We're just worried about your... Someone has already ended up in the hospital over this chip. It's Charlie. And Sympathy never mentioned that. But still, she said the tech guys are on top of it, and I'm going to have to trust her. I'm not scared of some boogeyman. This isn't the first time I've had to deal with something like this. Security has to throw out suspends all the time. I'm made of sterner stuff than you think. Zin fell from her office window over this, Chaz. It's Charlie, damn it. And wait, what? Yes, someone tried to murder Zin. What? What on earth? Okay. I'll tell you what I know. I didn't realize how serious this had gotten, but I'm glad to help. Unfortunately, I really only have conjecture to offer you. Trust me, I'd love to lay down some earth-shattering pronouncement and dazzle you with my investigative skills, but all I've got is these flimsy threads at best. The thing is, all this stuff with my stories, stuff getting changed, making me look like I don't like the human revolution or whatever, it started after I had an upgrade made to my VR uplink software. What kind of upgrade? The technically legal kind? Look, I'd like to have a good time at a party, right? But Sympathy keeps hammering on me for pounding back too much crash and whatnot. Nothing illegal, but she says it makes me look like shit on camera the next day. So I went to this guy I know. Good guy. Everyone uses him. He's called Nanya. He does great work. After just one simple back alley brain surgery, bing bang boom. I can use an app that makes my VR uplink have the same effect on my brain. Just like the stems do. Without all the nasty physical side effects. It could be a coincidence, though. The tech guys can't find anything wrong with my uplink, and they say the modifications will check out, but the guy does a lot of work for the media people around here, so a bunch of posts are getting changed. Maybe Nanya's the weak link. Anyway, that's it. Pretty flimsy, but I'll have my ROM pass his address to your ROM, and you can go talk to him if you'd like. That is, if he will even see you. Thanks for the help. Oh, it was no problem. No problem at all. I'm quite happy to assist in any way I can. Just make sure you source me in the article, alright? Maybe run a rough draft past me and I'll give you some quotes. I'm certain that'll help signal boost the story all the way to the stratosphere. And give it the old Charlie Nova bump. Anyhow, I really have to get back to work. You wouldn't believe how long it takes to put all this together before a show. Let me know how it goes with the murderous hacker thing. I think those guys just need a taste of tech. I'm gonna touch him. Oh, fine. You can touch my hair once. That was nice. No, he meant it. That was once in a lifetime. Okay, so can I talk to Sky again? No, not really. Let's talk to Nina again. I'm not supposed to let you back in. Sympathy seems kind of annoyed when she left. Sorry. It's okay, Nina. Don't worry about it. It's not your fault. I mean, it is. Well, you let me do something I shouldn't have. She and Charlie are gone anyway, so you can come back another time. Nina, I don't know if you're telling me the truth. I just saw Charlie in there. Now I have some regular milk. Fresh normal milk. Not spoiled at all. Okay. Can I put the milk in my fridge? There was an achievement for this. I suppose that's one way to get groceries. I'm thinking, even though we are a smidge early, we might want to. You know, we're gonna do a little like messing around. I'm just gonna inspect areas we've been. To see if there's anything interesting there, because realistically, I don't want to go talk to him. That's the thing, is there's nowhere I really want to go right now. So, you know what? I think despite the fact that it's slightly early, I'm gonna save the game and we're gonna pick up next week.